We're back for another night of league. Week number 4, baby.
Week number 4.
And you may ask yourself, why am I back here with the bowling balls filming the intro? You know, I'm the most superstitious person there is. We got to keep everything the same. We keep winning. You got to keep it all the same. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we back here filming the intro with the bowling balls. Probably going to Mickey D's for dinner tonight. And shoot, while we're at it, we might as well go 7-0 yet again this week.
I mean, we're 17-4 through 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're 14-0 in the last 2 weeks.
We should have won all 7 on the first night. But
Yeah, if handicap wasn't a thing and like establishing, we would have went 7-0 the first week. So it's all right. But we're gonna go 14-0 this or 7-0 this week
7-0 this week.
and make it 21-0. We're on a 14-0 streak.
We're on a good pair.
Oh, are we?
We are on a good pair.
I just know we got a good matchup and we're gonna absolutely mop the floor with them.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say much about them yet.
Fun.
It's gonna be real fun.
You'll see it in the live stream. Tune in.
Tune into the live stream.
And the YouTube video afterwards.
Yeah, they're watching that right now.
Well, I mean, after we get done.
Yeah, we're in the future, or technically we're in the past. They're in the future.
No, yeah, technically they're in the future.
They're in the future. So hope you guys enjoy.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
For the league recap from last week, we obviously went 7-0 because that's all we do around here. We're 17-4 overall, and second place is 13-8. So we have a 4-game lead over them, and we have a 5-game lead over the third place and the fourth place team. I finished with the second highest game out of everybody last week, and I had the third highest set out of everybody. So let's see, there's us, 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 5 teams finish ahead of us last week in total pins with handicap, but all that matters is the team that we were playing was one of the ones that was below us. And we were the only team, I take that back. There was 2 teams that went 7-0 last week. And we'll get into why the other team went 7-0 last week. Dinner time. Hopefully every game I have tonight is over a 210. Again, I'm the most superstitious person in the world. Got to do everything the same. Dinner of champions once again. Medium fry. All fueled up. I'm ready to bowl. I need to put in a disclaimer. Everything that I say in this sex clip, I do not mean. I met these guys over the summer when they started bowling in Summer League. They had literally never picked up a bowling ball a day in their life, but I taught them a lot of things, and we've just had a lot of fun going back and forth with each other. They've been dying to bowl me ever since the day they met me, so they've been giving me crap. I've been giving it right back to them. So nothing that is said is legitimate, and it's all fun and games. So that needed to be said. Roll the tape. For tonight's matchup, this is how I feel. Just chilling, baby. If I was to give you any indication on how tonight's going to go, the team that we are playing is the only team left in the league that does not have a team name. They are still team number 2. They have 311 pins of handicap. 311. We have 78 pins, but that might change by the end of the night because our bowler's out again, and so we have to get a sub. And the guy that we got last week can't sub for this week, so we got to get somebody else who will establish his average this week. But I'm not worried about nothing tonight. We're going 7-0 again, 21-0 in the last 3 weeks. I'm chilling, dude. So what are your thoughts on tonight?
I don't really have a game plan for the game, but I am going to beat you. It's my whole game plan. I'm beating you specifically.
Me specifically?
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think you're going to beat me by?
Scratch nothing. With a handicap, I got 20 pins.
Do you know how many pins of handicap you have higher than me?
Mine's a 43.
Mine's a 10.
Okay. Yeah, 20 pins.
There you go.
I'm about to go
Overall?
crazy. Yeah.
Well, good luck tonight, sir.
Yes, sir. You too.
Apparently he had something more to say. So,
Ladies and gents, come to the bowling alley tonight. I'm going to whoop David Painter's ass up and down the alley, left and right. Oh, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. That's all I got.
really bad?
Really bad.
I'm going to beat you really bad.
I don't think so. Like, truly.
Truly,
I got that little spin on there. It's nice lately,
you probably spin it more than I do.
honestly. It's very uncontrollable.
What's up, DP?
So they're over there practicing. Tonight, I don't really need the practice.
I disagree with that statement.
Well, have you seen who we're bowling?
Not saying you're bad,
Nah, I feel like
your first shot, you left the 1-3-10.
yeah, I was warming up, but then I threw 2 strikes in a row, and I'm good.
Oh, I mean,
All you need is 2 shots to get lined up, and now I'm just hitting.
shoot, 280 tonight. I'll buy a shirt.
280?
280.
280 plus.
280 plus.
No amount of stretching is going to help you tonight, all right?
Painter, I'm literally going to bend you over backwards. Okay? I might not be the best, but that handicap that you don't have is going to be in my favor. Stay tuned, because I'm going off tonight. David Painter doesn't stand a chance.
Have I ever mentioned to you guys how much I hate handicap? For the first game tonight, we shot so handicap. They had a 311 and we had a 90. So big difference. First game with handicap, we shot a 1,081 and they shot a 995. So we won the first game. Game number 2, with handicap, we shot a 1,212. They shot a 1,058. Scratch that game, we shot a 1,122. We bowled insane that game. And then we get to game number 3. They finally have more than 2 people bowl halfway decent. Like I'm talking 120 and above. That's the simplest thing to do. And they shoot a 1,008 with handicap. And I will admit, our scores were a little bit lower that game, but we still had a 205, a 236, and a 193. And we shoot a 1,003 and lose by 5 pins. We beat them by over 200 pins scratch, but we lose by 5 pins because they have 311 pins of handicap. And then obviously total pins, we shot a 3,296 and they shot a 3,061. So we went 5-2. We didn't sweep them because of that last game. I had a chance to double in the 10th and I missed, and Nick had a chance to double in the. Obviously, we all had a chance to double in the 10th, but Me and Nick both had a chance to double in the 10th and win it, and both of us failed to do so. Nick left a killer 7-pin. I just missed. So shout out to Nick for actually giving us a chance. But I don't know. It's frustrating because I don't like handicap, and this right here is exactly why. Because we bowled our absolute butts off all night long and just barely slid by almost all the way. And then game 3, it was so close just because of the handicap. But next week, we got a really good matchup. Not a lot of handicap involved. It will be best bowler versus best bowler. I personally think that next week's matchup is the championship matchup at the total end. So you guys gonna definitely want to stick around and watch that video next week. But I'm gonna get on to the individual recap. Individually tonight, I shot a 676. I was averaging 225. Game 1, I went strike and I left a brutal 8-pin and I missed it. And then I go strike, and then I go 6, 7, 10 and I get the 2, and then 3, 6 or 3, 10 and I picked it up and I go 10-pin and I hit it, and then I struck out in the 10th for 212. Game number 2, strike. I left the 3 or the 2. This is the 2. The 2, 4, 5. Picked it up. Then I went strike. Then I left a 7-pin. Shouldn't have left it. It mixed and it didn't get the 7 out. And then I go strike for 259. And then the last game I went strike. Brutal 9-pin. Picked it up. Strike. 6-10. Picked it up. 6-pin. Wait. 6. I left a 6-10. Picked it up. 6-pin. Picked it up. Yeah, it was brutal back-to-back frames. Then I go strike. Then 10-pin. Spared it. 6-10. Spared it. 10th frame I go strike. And then I left a 4-7-10. I went through the face. I made a move because I went a little high, and I don't know, honestly, how I tripped it out, but I tripped out a 4-pin, and I was like, okay, I'm going to make a move, and it went through the face. So I shot 205 the last game, and so that's how I got to my 676. My season average is now up to a 206. Started out at a 190 after week 1, so we just keep progressing each week. Hopefully next week I'll shoot a 700. I almost had it this week. Frames 5 through 9 of the last game, it feels like every week that's the frames that I need to improve upon. Lanes are starting to break down. It's getting tight. I got to make the right moves. I got to make the right decisions, make the right ball changes. I threw the purple hammer the first game, and in the 10th frame I went with a fill ball in the last ball, and I threw the DNA and I struck. So I stuck with the DNA the rest of the night. I probably shoulda, coulda, woulda moved to the Absolute or the IQ Emerald, but hindsight's 20/20. But we won 5 out of 7, so can't complain. Won the night, but what do you do about handicap? Maybe one day I'll be the commissioner of the USBC and outlaw handicap. We got the very pretty, very beautiful unreleased bowling ball.
Got that.
The Ion Max. Oh, Jinx, you owe me a soda or Coke, whatever you want to call it.
Peach folk, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, that. So that's it for this video. Guess who we bowl next week? That guy right there. So you guys better tune in. You want to do the out?
Live.
We going live.
We'll split the live.
We're gonna split the live.
It's gonna be a clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, Queen Sweet.
It's gonna be 7-0.
See, we goofed. We had a hiccup tonight, but you know what? Next week we ain't having no hiccup.
I think we got
Did you
split
tell 'em?
tonight. I
Did you
didn't
tell
even.
Yeah, they already know.
It's tough.
It was tough. Yeah, stupid handicap.
Hey man, bowl better.
5 pins.
It's all right.
With them having.
people that took forever to bowl, so I feel your pain.
It'll be all right though. You want to do the outro? Thank you guys for watching.
Peace.